Oh my gosh. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh, Diane, if you're still here, I literally put this on like an hour and a half ago thinking about you because you sent this to me. And I was like, oh, she's probably not going to come to class. I haven't seen her in forever. But I like, I called out to you and you came. Oh my gosh. Shout out to you. Welcome, everyone. How's everyone feeling? How are you feeling? Hey, Mr. Mustachio. Wow, what a day, huh? Finally, we've got some sunshine, and I don't know about you, but I'm feeling motivated to get into some projects. Of course, I always have things to do on my computer, so the rainy days don't stop me from producing, like Clutterbug. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, everyone who's been watching that. I'm so excited that I finished that lyric video. It's so good to like give body to your creations, you know? I just did a collab with Mr. Mustachio too. I don't know if y'all have seen that. A fun little sketch. Um, but yeah, let me just post this class on Facebook. I've been too busy loving myself in other ways, making some yummy coffee and stuff, on doing some inner child work and all that jazz. So, yeah. Y'all feel unconditionally loved today? Hey, board 24/7. Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I'm so excited to I did a little bit of work outside yesterday. I got some mint from one of my clients. I planted a garden for her and got some mint from her neighbor, which, mint can really just take off without even putting it in water first to root. I did that though. It was rooting in my house for a few days and like it grew roots like immediately. So I got that in the ground in a pot. And mint is I really think it's one of the best things for digestion. And I think I don't know, it's probably good for emotions too, like cleansing the clutter of emotions. Oh, and this is interesting. On my YouTube feed last night, as I was doing work, I'll like occasionally just go to the homepage and see what YouTube recommends for me. And it had a clutter video, not what you think. It actually talked about it. If you've been in any kind of toxic relationship, romantic or otherwise, family, work-wise, then it literally can cause you to have clutter issues, not only like in your house, but also in your brain, like not being able to organize your thoughts because when you're emotionally abused, when you're emotionally manipulated, you get these feelings that you don't know how to process, and so they remain inside of you cluttered, kind of like not knowing how to process the stuff around you. You not even knowing how to process why you even have something, and you just feel stuck in that. And it's because you have a feeling inside of you that's stuck, and you don't know how to process that. And I think it goes both ways. I think, if you just clean, it helps you to process your emotions, like if you just go ahead and just do the cleaning. But I also think when you do your inner child work and you declutter your mind and you process some of the feelings that you didn't know how to process because you were filled with doubt and overwhelm and staggering energy, then you also, it's so much easier for you to clean, like it feels more effortless. That's not what we were going to talk about, but we're talking about it. Let's pay attention to our breath and our heartbeats as we focus on the theme of today, which is stopping conditional love from entering your atmosphere. Basil's amazing too, I agree. It's like another level of amazingness. Oh, especially the purple basil that's native. I think it's native to Georgia. That has, is that called Tulsi? That has incredible, powerful medicinal benefits. But yeah, the good thing about mint is it also keeps like mice away if you've got a mice issue. Let's pay attention to our breath, our heartbeats. Yes, that is a good question, Mr. Mustachio. What is conditional love? Let's breathe for a minute and then I'm going to tell you something about that. Why are there bats in your belfry, Patrick? What is unconditional love? Oh, wait, that's not the question. What is conditional love? Perhaps it's parasites in your belly that have their own thoughts and we hear them and they drive us crazy. That's why sugar, if you've read the book Sugar Blues or you've listened to some of my live readings on it, you'll realize the connection with sugar making people crazy. Let's hold our hearts. And I'm going to start by saying this. Have you ever heard the words, I love you? And it feels icky. I sure hope a lot of you feel wonderful when people say that they love you. But sometimes if someone says they love you and it feels sticky, it's because it might be conditional love. And it all has to do with how you feel about it. Because their intention might even be to love you unconditionally, but they might be shaming you or blaming you or guilting you and just not giving you attention that feels natural. And that's a clue that that love is conditional. But the other clue is that you get love and attention when you act certain ways. And that love and attention is denied to you, taken away from you, abandoned when you don't act those ways. So that is generally conditional love. If you are acting in a way that a person wants you to act, and that's when they give you love and attention, but they just ignore you every other time unless you are showing up in the way that they want to see you, that's conditional love. I'm gonna go grab my coffee, y'all. I'll be right back. And I open up the chat pack, the chat pack. You're the chat pack. I open up the chat box about personal experiences as we start class today. Maybe we can have a little chat about figuring out, is this love in my life conditional or is it unconditional? And how do I know the difference? And if you want, if you're done with the breathing and the setting of your place and getting into the chi and noticing your heartbeat, this is a wonderful mudra to do, which helps you see the truth and break through some of the lies that might have you staggering, the mistrust and the doubt that you feel in your heart when someone says they love you, because they've actually proven to not be showing up for you unless you are, I guess we can say, pleasing them in a certain way. Um, it's like they have an agenda for you instead of just loving you as a human being. Like you're part of their agenda somehow. And I do think when we have an over desire, like when our desire is on overdrive to please someone, that could also be a clue that they're giving you conditional love. Like nothing feels like it's enough. Um, and it's almost like a drug because it's like their love is not continuous. Kind of like when you do a drug, you get a high and then you go down. It feels like such a high when you get their love that you want to do it over and over again because it's so rare. Like it's not like this continual, okay, put the lights on, the light's always on. It's like you got to feed the light this certain energy so it feels happy enough to shine on you. And then you're like, you feel so proud of yourself, like, oh my God, I got the light to shine. When like literally you can just take that socket out of the wall and put a different one that you can just flip on whenever you want easily. So that's an interesting thing that happens. And I think that's connected to the Stockholm syndrome, where it's like you're so amazed with your own ability to get this impossible light to shine that you fall in love with it, and you're really falling in love with yourself because you're so amazing that you were able to accomplish it. But it's like you deserve that validation and love all the time, so you don't have to like bend yourself backwards and sideways to get it, because you deserve to be shining all the time and for someone to see that light. And that's like unconditional love. Like someone sees your light and you don't have to prove anything to them. You are just this shiny, beautiful light, this ball of love. And they see you. So we've got some chat going on. Let's get into our energy. Let's feel our love inside. Let's feel the chi. I mean, Qigong has been my savior. Like just being able to feel that dense energy, like right now, like just flowing through my hand like electricity. That is light. That is love. Being able to be aware of God's love, of feeling some kind of whatever you want to call it, like an unconditional love filling you up. That's not necessarily from a human. That really helps you to understand that there is love out there that doesn't feel unconditional because you can feel it. All right, Mr. Masashi is saying a lot. She'd get so upset when I'd work instead of vegging out on the couch with her. Don't share my secrets about my 3.5 inches, Mr. Mustachio. Yeah, I hear you. That's why it's called naked qigong, because we're putting it all out there on the table and we're sharing what we've been through. Because if we can't share that, then we can't untangle it. Like we're pulling out our balls of yarn that got dusty from under the bed that's completely tangled. And, you might think you can just throw it out, but you can also um, just show it to someone and be like, look, this is my ball of yarn. And they could be like, no big deal. Let's just get the dust off and let's start untangling it together. The clutter bug caused that. It's not you. Like, now that the clutter bug's is gone, let's untangle that yarn. And it does feel vulnerable. But the yarn got overwhelmed and it got tangled because someone else was, you know, hitting it around. Mm. Feel that energy. We're just letting that energy fill us up. And it's so powerful when the energy comes and fills you up. It's like an automatic detanglement, not only within you, but the enmeshments that you experience with others. It's like magical. It just gets you out of their knots, at least while you're feeling the chi. And that's why sometimes I'll play, just the kind of music that makes me feel that way. If it's not my flying penguin lullabies, there's singing bowl music you can find everywhere. And having that kind of music play helps you clean, I think, the house. It just helps you declutter things. And then, so Qigong literally means studying your energy. So that includes your emotional body. Your energy is basically bigger than you. So it's like outside of you. And it's actually bigger than your emotional field usually too. So if you can imagine, you've got this huge energy bubble that you're in. And I love doing this motion like as if, you know, you're miming that you're in this bubble. But you've got this huge energy bubble that you're in. And then you've got the emotion bubble that you're in. And then you've got this physical bubble that you're inside. But within that physical is the energy and the emotion. But how you feel it and open up the doors to that flowing in you is your awareness. So the more you're aware of the energy that is inside of you, the more that's what studying it is. Then you can move it. And then the Tai Chi is moving that energy. But you can't really move it around until you feel it in the first place. It's like you can paint an airbrush, not really airbrush, but like in the air with a paintbrush with no paint. And that's like doing Tai Chi without doing Qigong. Or you can have all these paint colors that you can dip in that paintbrush and then make art. And that's like doing the Qigong, bringing the paint to the table, and then doing the Tai Chi and moving it all around. So we're feeling our Chi as we sit here. Hmm. And we're going to bring our fingertips together again. Thanks for the thumbs up, by the way. And When I'm not in that state of mind of awareness that the chi is in me and I don't feel it strongly, which is so amazing, isn't it? That is just a shift of awareness to get it inside you. Literally, like your awareness is a light switch that actually turns the chi on. When I don't have that awareness and I'm having a hard time feeling my chi, what I do when I feel the fingers together is I look for a somatic feeling. If I can't feel the chi, I just look for any somatic feeling, like what is the temperature? What is the texture? And just getting deeply aware, because you can literally just put your fingers together and not be aware of anything besides the fact that you're putting your fingers together. But if you start to become aware of, oh, that finger feels kind of smooth and like silky and like it's warm. And it almost feels like my fingers are melting together. And then all of a sudden, you feel this chi ball like opening up within your hands and you feel your chi. It's one of the tricks, I think, to feeling chi. Turning that chi on is somatic awareness. It's easier for our minds to perceive than the energetic awareness sometimes. And then that chi, when you feel the chi, it just starts vibrating and it's like literally feeling your soul in your body. Just feeling it be there and be with you. Thanks for the thumbs up. And again, it's getting out of our own way because we've taught ourselves to not feel the chi. That's what conditional love is. I am just going to grab my tip jar, my virtual tip jar, because some of you are asking how to tip me. And what I'm also going to do is, oh, it's not giving me the option. I have, oh, there it is. I have created these emojis that you can use if you are a member. So if you want to join and be a member, that is a new feature. And there's a little join button on my channel. And there are some member-only videos and emojis and all that jazz. And I honestly think I'm going to just make it one level because it's 3 now. I don't think I have any members yet. Because it's just too complicated to have like three different benefits. It's like, no, let's just, every member gets all the benefits. But there is a link to do Patreon. And so my Patreons do get different benefits depending on the level, but it's basically just access to like different videos and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do heart stuff and liver stuff today. Liver stuff helps us filter through the clutter of our minds that we get from toxic abuse for sure. It helps to get all toxins out, physical, environmental. So we're gonna just slip right into the lotus mudra here. So this is for your heart. You are receiving the light, the love. And then you dip your fingers like roots in the ground, and then again the flower grows. Now One thing about conditional love that is so painful is it not only makes you feel like you don't deserve unconditional love, you only deserve love when you're a certain way for this certain person or a certain society. There are certain societal things that are conditionally loving or unconditionally loving. But it also stops you sometimes from feeling the unconditional love source of yourself, which is why doing the Qigong regularly and the inner child work where you can feel that unconditional love, which why doing that protects you from manipulative people or people who are conditionally loving because you notice when you don't feel that unconditional love anymore. And so you are like, something's wrong here. I'm going to go back to where I feel conditional love. I mean, unconditional love, because this is something wrong. It's conditional. And saying someone's conditionally loving is seems almost kinder than calling them manipulative or abusive or whatever. But it's basically a manipulation of you feeling your worthiness for love or not. So it doesn't have to be like this evil thing. It's just like they're manipulating you to do what they want by withholding love or giving you love. And sometimes it's their own subconscious, like they don't even mean to do it, but they don't have enough awareness of unconditional love themselves to give it to others. They don't feel good enough unless certain other things are in their life. And let's just do the heart mudra, then we'll stand. So the index finger comes down to the bottom of the thumb connects the middle and the ring, and then the pinky sticks out. It goes with both hands. And let the underarms open up so you can feel that energy expanding. Now that I've learned through my Clutterbug video exercise output how to make backgrounds clear, I can actually update the emotion emojis so they have clear backgrounds instead of white. Cut them to be the right size and everything. Slowly she learns how to be an animator, and before you know it, watch out, world. I think it's got membership set to like $6.99 a month, but I'm gonna try to lower it so it's just $1 a month. I don't know if I could do that. Let's do this for 2 more minutes, beautiful people. It is 2:02 on my side of the world. So at 2:04, we will stand up. Rocking is a really good motion to help you feel your chi because our chi is rocking a lot inside of us. So when we stay still and we're not moving, we can't feel our chi. And that is the secret to why exercise is actually so good for you. One of the benefits is that it helps you feel your chi because your chi is not standing still. So if you are sedentary in bed all the time and you're like, why do I feel like crap? It's because you're not moving your chi. You're not aware of your chi. You're not feeling your chi. The more you feel your chi, the better you feel, whether you know you're feeling it or not. It's your energy, it's your light, your love. So rocking. That's why hugging other people feels so good. It helps you feel your chi. And when you rock, like a rocking chair is so good for you because it helps you feel your chi and just rocking back and forth. Chi is most similar to the water element, probably more so than air. But either way, Air and water are both moving. They're never completely still, are they? And if they are, what happens to them? What's wrong with stagnant water? It gets polluted. So movement is the key to not having pollution. Yeah, you're hugging your index finger. And this has been known to prevent and heal heart attacks. Amazing stuff. That defibrillator is amazing too. And it's 2:04, my friends. Have you hugged yourself today? We are going to stand up and do our hugging heart exercise. Moving the seats. Okay. So what we're going to do is literally hug ourselves. We're going to cross the right foot over the left. Now we're going to take a deep breath with our head forward. And we're going to turn to our left. So the right foot is over the left, and your left foot stays where it is, and you twist. You come back and breathe. And twist. And back. And twist. Two more. Breathe in. This is a heart stretch. Breathe in. Into the front. And we're going to cross the left over the right. The heel is lifted up, that left foot, but the right foot stays on the ground. Breathe in and twist. And again. Good. We're going to squeeze the wrists. That is where the meridian flows through that we were just stretching, the heart. Actually, it's the triple heater and the heart constrictor. And so just, this isn't only great for us laborers who use our hands for so many things, but it actually is good for your heart. So when you use your hands for a lot of things, you're also stretching your heart meridian. Hands-on is the best, right? So when we go and we use computers to check out instead of real people, then we're not getting the chi flow between the hearts, between the hands. Other side. And we're going to press this point, the low gong. Hold that for 20 seconds. You can do little circles if you want. And the other side, please. 20 seconds. Okay, shake it out. It's a little stretch. All right, liver stuff. I'm gonna kick and slap the thighs. Back and forth. Liver stuff. Bring that left foot back on the toes and turn to your right with the right arm up and left arm up and right arm out. Come back, bend the knees. Right foot elongates back. Right arm comes up and left out. Breathe in. Actually, breathe out coming forward. Breathe in. Good. Into the liver mudra. Thumb to the index and the ring. And breathe. Pause for a minute. I applaud you for showing up, helping you show up in life as the best version of you all the time. Kitty Cat is wanting to join class. Let's get her. Feel the tea, meow meow? Yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You're so talkative. You got some fans out there that want to see you. You gonna do some Qigong with us? Jump! All right. Okay. We are gonna do, actually, we're gonna do the tiger. We're going to do the tiger. We're going to do the lung stretch for grief. But before that, we're going to do our squats to get those parasites out of our brains with the belly. So hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, squat, elbow to knee, squat, elbow to knee. Okay. Good. Get out of bed. Come on. Get up and do it. You got this. Eight more, my friends. Gentle on the knees. Don't push too hard. Good job. All right, now we're going to do the lung grief stretch. Arms up like a V, one leg out. Bring it in. Let go of some grief, let go of some anger. I feel like I have a hair stuck on my lipstick. I hate that. Roar. Roar. Four more. Kick out. Let's do a side kick. Get some of the energy out. Let's do 8 on each side. I'm doing flat foot out. You see it? Can't see it. You'll see it. You'll be able to see my right one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. See how it's flat? I hear you, baby. What? All right, tiger time. Also for the lungs and large intestine. Where'd you go? You gonna come do the Qigong with us? Oh. Oh my goodness, look at this mess over here that you made. Mommy will clean it up after class. All right, so get your claws hanging out. Come up. And then let out the beast. Okay, 4 more times. 2 more. Good. Kitty Cat's like not scared of it at all because she knows it's emotion. She's just like, let's do the gurgle. So some of you might not know how to express anger without hurting your vocal cords because you don't want to push it. And the gurgle can teach you how to just relax into it instead of pushing out angry sounds like this. Breathe in slightly, constrict the vocal cords, and just gurgle out like. Okay, hug you again, baby. Yeah? You want to show them the gurgle with me? Yeah? What about like this? Remember how you like being in my arms like this? Hey, baby. All right, good job. How y'all feeling? We're going to go into the crane, the heart energy, the love energy. So the crane, we're going to spread our wings and lift one knee. And then drop the knee and cross the wrists and breathe out. Bend the other knee. And down. And up. You're lifting that knee. And you're putting down your foot nice and easy and crossing your wrists. Breathing out. Switching to the other weight, putting the weight on the other leg and lifting the other knee. And down. And I really like to do this walking forward. So I'm going to step away from the screen and do a few more of these and just walking forward like the crane. Okay. She wants to go back into class. She just can't decide what you want to do. I love how talkative she is. You know what? We never did intentions in class today. We got talking. So if you've got an intention, please share it in the chat box so I know if there's a certain thing you need. And I'll say my intention. My name is Aviva, and my intention is to be here for all of you today and to help us all feel unconditional love and to address situations in our lives where we feel conditionally loved so that we can bring more love into our lives. Okay, so now we're going to reverse it and we are going to cross the wrists and bring one knee up and then bring the foot down and bring the arms up. So now we're crossing the wrists when the knees come up. Welcome back, Board 24/7. So now is your phone charged? And back and forth. You don't have to bring your knees that high. I'm just doing that so you can see that I'm actually lifting my knees because you can't see below my waist. Go toe heel. See how that feels so that you can relax your whole foot. Like put your toes down and then your heels. Hey, Jeffrey. I'm great. How are you? Just a couple more. Jeffrey's intention is to be here with you today, and he'd like to focus on his legs and feet today. All right, good job, y'all. Shake it out, shake it out. I see you eating your food over there, pretty girl. She's a little whiny because she like gets picky, and like if I don't give her exactly what she wants, sometimes she won't eat it. But then I give her like half an hour or so, and then she circles back around and she's like, "All right, I'll eat this." Patrick's intention is to be at peace. He'll take inner peace at this point. There's a heart blocking it, so I can't read. Love is something to work for when I know peace. Hmm. I would beg to differ and say that peace is love, and love is peace. And love is peace, is truth, is beauty, is spirit, is she. All right. Let's do some shaking. We've got 3 ways we can shake. One you already know, the Wuji shake. We're going to bring the yin hand under the belly button, which is right for women, left for men, and the yang on top. Press into the belly, and then you're going to bring your shoulders and knees up and down at the same pace, and then press in the belly, and this is our shake. So, like I said earlier, moving is one of the best ways to feel your chi, because your chi is not stagnant. And if it is, that causes sickness, right? Oh, happy birthday to your dad, Jeffrey. So shake, 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 shaking when you're shocked, when you're stuck. Shaking is one of the best things you do to feel yourself again. Be like, oh, there I am. It's like a snow globe. It's like you bring the picture to life. I can't shake and drink at the same time. You all know my drinking issue. Spill it all over myself all the time. Drink, 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 drink. I think it's because I'm smiling or talking while I'm drinking instead of focusing on the liquid coming into my mouth. Maybe I don't know. That's probably what it is. All right, we're gonna shake. We're gonna do each shake for like a minute. Sometimes I noticed, like, I think when I was dealing with more candida in my belly from all the sugar I ate when I was a kid, if I shake a lot, um, it starts to itch, like the candida is dying and coming out my pores or something. Are you enjoying your little chicken, baby? You just gave me a look. All right. And we're just going to bring that bottom hand out, top hand down, and shake it all out. Okay, that's our shake number one. That's our shake behind curtain number one. Now, behind curtain number two, we've got the elbow shake. Hold your elbows and wag your tail. So this is really good for the bottom half of your body. Belt down. It helps to relax your thighs, your tailbone. Notice how your breathing relaxes. I can't help but shimmy because I'm a belly dancer. All right. That's been about a minute, right? Maybe two. Let's just go 15 more seconds just in case it's not a minute. I forgot to check. I want a good solid minute of the shake. Come on. Wag that tail. Wag, 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 wag. All right. And the last shake is especially good for our heart and the liver. And what it is the hands are out to the side, and you're just going to bend the knees and bend the elbows, and then straighten. Shake, shake, shake. We're gonna go for a minute. Shake, shake, shake. Breathe. And relax the feet. 30 more seconds. Relax those knees. Make sure you're not straining them. Relax the shoulders. Go slower if you start to get tense. Fifteen more seconds. Good job, y'all. Woo! All right, an ad is coming up. Contact. I need to get a new contact. Oh my gosh. It'd be really good to hang on a bar right now. I'm gonna go hang on a bar. Maybe you could find the top of a door to just kind of like hang on to relax those shoulders just for like half a minute. What, baby? All right. So if you didn't get a bar to hang on, then this next exercise will really help you too. So you're going to bring your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to bring your fists in front of you. Then you're going to reach high up and back, breathing in. Come back down in the fists. Breathe in, squatting down and pressing together. And like you're arching the back like that. And then open. Up. I hear you, baby. Mommy's teaching. You can come here. Oof. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's so much in there. I'm going to step away from the screen and do 10 more so that I can let this little girl into the other room. That felt really good. I feel like a robot. Who's at the bar? All right. Okay. Let's see. I was just gonna do something. What was I gonna do? Oh, hanging on the bar. Sorry. Took me a minute. Um, Hold on one second. Okay. I had to go stand in the spot where I thought of what to do next to remember. Um, so this is a fun one because it's like boundaries when it comes to people who are manipulating you. And so I like saying no when I do this exercise, even though that's not how I was taught it. And basically what we're going to do is, this is a great stretch for the heart and the shoulders, especially behind the shoulder, is you're going to bring that left hand to the bottom of the back, like this, on the right side. Okay. You see that? Yeah. Okay. So then you are going to bring your right hand to that left behind the shoulder. There. Okay. Which is a stretch in itself that we've done before. But with this one, we're gonna go back and forth from this point to that point. It almost looks like ballet, but I like to think of it as no. Bend your knees a little bit. No. No. Say no. No. You don't have the authority to love me conditionally. No. No. You jail warden, you. You don't have the authority to love me conditionally just because you think I did something wrong, even though you imprisoned me wrongfully. No. Come on, say it. No. 2 more. No. No. I don't accept your abuse. All right, other way. So now the right hand is here. I'll just do the whole thing backwards. No. 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 You don't have the authority to love me conditionally. You don't have the authority to love me conditionally. You don't have the authority to love me conditionally. You don't have the authority to love me conditionally. You don't have the authority to love me conditionally. No. I said no. No, no. One more. How do you feel? Let's do some stomach stuff to digest that. Let's bring our left ankle up to the left hand right there. And your right elbow comes in and your knee comes towards the elbow. Take a deep breath. Do this at your own risk. And then release. Okay. We'll do a few more of those for the tummy. Other side. Open up the legs wide, and you're going to, actually, if you can, grab something to lift up and down, because it helps to kind of feel the weight, bend and lift. This is for your spleen. I mean, I know this isn't that heavy, but it helps a little bit. If you have a weight, that'd be good. Relaxes the lower back. Let's do a few more. So to feel anger, to feel peace and love, it really helps to release shame, to release guilt. I can't tell you enough how matrix therapy helps with that so much. And it also helps to release anger. So let's do a little bit more anger release for the liver. And also, one exercise that releases anger is gratitude. So filling yourself up with gratitude. So what are 10 things that you're grateful for? You can share in the chat box. You can just say it in your heart. I'll say it out loud. And you can do the gratitude mudra. And actually, you can do breathing as you do it with the hands coming together into gratitude for each one. Let's do that 10 times. I am grateful for love, true love. I am grateful for hemp and hemp fuel. I am grateful for all of you being here with me today. I am grateful for Tiger Lily, my kitty cat friend. I am grateful that there are people in my life that I can trust with my heart. I am grateful for brownies. Why not? Especially gluten-free organic. I am grateful for apples. I am grateful for penguins and all the beautiful creatures in this world. I am grateful to everyone who's donated to my Grassoline cartoon video expenses. I am grateful that I actually finished the Scribble Soup album. I am grateful that the Key of You album is almost done. I am grateful for clean water. I am grateful for so many amazing vegetables growing in the garden and herbs. I am grateful for these strong muscles. I am grateful for shelter. And I am grateful for this beautiful, gorgeous day. All right, let's shake it out. What I'd like to do next for the liver is stretch out those hamstrings. So I want you to find a bar or a table that you can put your foot up on. And we'll do one leg at a time. And we're going to stretch it in 3 ways. First, we're just going to reach over. And it's okay, honestly, if you can't go all the way up on a table, just stick it up like 3 inches off the ground on a block or something. You know, you might have so much constricted movement there that you can't stretch it out. But anytime you stretch out a hamstring, you might say to yourself, oh, this is girly, not burly. But it actually helps your liver. It's not just about being a dancer. 10 seconds. Breathe deeply. Actually, let's do 20 seconds each stretch. Okay, the next stretch is bringing your belly button towards the thigh. So stretch it out. You can feel that in the lower back too. It feels so good. Okay, so the third stretch is you're gonna roll that foot over so that it's on the other side. So you're stretching the glutes. Okay? So we're gonna just stretch that. You can reach up if you want, but you don't have to. That just gives it more of a stretch. It might be too intense. But you're just stretching that leg. Okay? 15 more seconds. Breathe. Breathe into the tense areas. Release that nice and easy. Turning on the side and then coming down. Then we're going to go the other direction. All right. Starting with just open to the side, getting the nice side stretch and feeling that hamstring stretch. Opening up that liver meridian channel. Yeah, it's like your ham bone. I know it feeds in the conspiracy that we are all evolved from pigs. Pigs crossed with monkeys and dolphins and aliens. I can't stress enough how important it is to stretch these hamstrings, especially if you have liver issues. But we all do, just from living in a toxically polluted atmosphere, especially the water with the PFAS. All right, and next we are going to bring the belly button towards the thigh. I just imagine, like, it looks like from this distance, it looks like Kitty Cat's got like a black mohawk rising up from the middle of her head down the back, and that just makes her look like a lion. It's just a shadow or something. Yeah, true, Mr. Mustachio. You can like rub the bottom of your knee as you do this too. That can help to open it up also. It's a weird part of the body, the whole back of the knee. Like it's a very tender area. You don't want to press into it. All right, and now we're gonna go the last one, rolling over onto the top of the feet there. So now your leg is upside down from where it was, and you're stretching your basically your psoas muscle and the glute. Okay, do a nice minute here. Be gentle with yourselves. If it's too much, don't do it that long. Breathe into it. Holding on for dear life to my penguin friend. Don't let me fall, Pengy. This is how I keep my veils unwrinkled. and my green screens. Ten more seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Good, Patrick. Yeah, I do that every day. I've been telling people to do that for years. Thank you for doing that and reminding people about it. I highly recommend it. And it relaxes the thighs because we walk with our thighs. And so that gives me the last exercise. Thank you, Patrick, to end with today to fortify the work that you're doing there. This is the next step. It's literally just walking. And I'm not talking about chi walking. I'm talking about literally just walk around the room and try not to use your thighs. Okay? Try to use these ab muscles to move. And so, like, pretend that your thighs are just dead weights and just let your feet drop on the ground as you walk. And if you have like a stool you can go climb up and down, also do that with just your ab muscles, just completely releasing your thighs. Okay, we're gonna do that for 2 or 3 minutes. I'm gonna go walk around the room. You do the same, okay? Here we go. And if you want to take it one more step, you can literally do hanging from a bar and walking. So, like, literally, your arms are holding you up as you walk. Just so you know, Jabri, I never feel obligated to do a move for anyone. I appreciate you saying that, but I already knew we didn't have time to do the foot massage, and I know it's like your favorite thing, but I know I don't have to do it, silly head. And now I'm not trying to be weird, but you it's kind of like, like the whole freedom feeling. Like, I never feel obligated to do anything that's a free class. But if someone was like, I'll give you $100 if you do this exercise, it would be hard for me to say no because donations are very much appreciated and needed. So I'm gonna drop that link again. And I do want to say that I still haven't gotten $1 towards my $50 pedicure. So if anyone wants to donate $50 for me to get a pedicure, that would be amazing. And thank you, Patrick, for the last $50 donation for that. Otherwise, and it's really amazing how it stayed on my feet this whole time. It's been months. So, yeah, props to that place. And that place is in my shorts videos. I give them a shout out. So we're going to do one more exercise and then we're going to bow out. You're going to have to show me a picture, Patrick, of what you're talking about. That sounds really cute. All right. So we're going to lift the heels up and then drop down. What's oddly specific? What Patrick is saying or what I'm saying? Yeah, Jabri. You've been telling me you're gonna come to Golden Drops Cafe for like 2 months straight. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is heels dropping down. Now, I'm not trying to be tough, but I like to hold people accountable. So, how do you feel when you drop yourself on the heels? I feel it reverberating in my teeth, which is interesting. Where you feel it reverberate might be where you're holding tension. So that's why I love doing this exercise so much. Hey man, money's not evil. If I didn't have money, I wouldn't be able to have this computer to share this with all of you. So I'm happy I could do it for free. I just also and you all have given me donations and I appreciate it so much. Um at least the ones that are vocal over here, but I know there's hundreds of you watching that don't even, chat with me. Um so anyway, donations are always welcome, of course. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, all the teachers. Fill your hearts with gratitude and compassion, and let's spread this out to the whole entire world. That is true currency. Love you all. We will get through this together, this evolution, this love-evolution of conditional to unconditional. Thanks for the giggles. Thanks for the laugh. And oh, thank you, Patrick. Yo, I'm getting a pedicure. Woohoo! And yeah, I will see you Saturday at Golden Drops, 3 to 5. I've got a gig coming up somewhere else as well, I'll tell you about. And yeah, thank you for the love. I appreciate your love so much. And I feel it. I do feel the loving energy and I appreciate it. So I will see you funny people later. Thanks for the giggles. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the gratitude. Thanks for just being you. You rock.